welcome to the Travel Discovery Podcast. You're on air with Lisa, and I will be your host. Today, we're going to talk about the top 6 attractions to check out in the Caribbean, or Caribbean, as some say. By the way, both pronunciations are acceptable, but this is not English class. So let's go over those top attractions, and some of them you might not have ever thought about. You might be surprised by who took the number 1 spot. By the way, anything you should know about me is this, that I love the beach. An ideal vacation for me is anywhere with a beautiful beach and palm trees. So number 1 is Grenada, Belmont Estate, Grenada. So by the way, this list was actually compiled by USA Today. So they compiled this list and ranked the top attractions in the Caribbean. So the islands that make up the Caribbean are home to stunning landscapes and beautiful cultures, excellent food, rich history, but we're going to look at some of those attractions. So back to number 1, that's the tiny island in the Caribbean, which is Grenada. So what are we doing on the island of Grenada? So Belmont Estate, it's actually a chocolate lover's dream. Chocolate lover's dream. You can rejoice there because Grenada's Belmont Estate, it's part chocolate factory, part organic farm, and part heritage site. Local owners have transformed the estate from a 17th century plantation with an impressive past into a thriving agri-tourism type business that supports the environment and local community. So visitors can get involved with the chocolate making process. So your kids will have an amazing time if you want to make this a family trip. You can enjoy a 3-course chocolate-themed lunch and meet the farm's friendly goats and learn about goat cheese making. So guided tours start at $6. And what do visitors say they love the most? Delicious chocolates and cheese, of course, great tour guides, and beautiful grounds. So that's on the tiny island of Grenada. Number 2 is in Aruba, Aracac National Park, to be exact. So nearly 20% of Aruba is contained within this national park. Visitors will find a rugged coastline, cave paintings, and historical homes. Most of the inlets and trails in the park are uncrowded, with one exception. The park's most popular attraction is the natural pool. It's also known as Kanchi. It's a calm swimming hole surrounded by coastal rocks and rough seas. So the entry fee is $15 for adults, and it's free for those under 17. So what do visitors say they love the most? The good variety of hiking trails, impressive trees and cacti, no crowds, incredible viewpoints, and informative park rangers. So that was Aruba. And then number 3, we have the small island of St. Martin. Most of these islands in the Caribbean are small, so I'm not sure why I keep saying the tiny island or the small island. They're all small, Cuba being the largest. So in St. Martin, you need to go to the St. Martin 12-meter regatta. You ever wanted to race a sailing yacht in the America's Cup? Well, this is the next best thing. So St. Martin's 12-meter racing excursions allow everyday people to take part in thrilling head-to-head races on authentic America's Cup race boats. So visitors can join in and help sail or sit back and take it all in. The cost is $90 for adults, $65 if you're under 17. And what do visitors love the most? The exhilarating outing, the impressive crew and boats, and a great way to try something new. So St. Martin. And the next is number 4. And this is Curacao, the Boca National Park, the Chite Boca National Park, if I'm saying that correct. If not, forgive me. So it stretches 6 miles along a rugged north coast and provides both stunning natural landscapes and vital protection for sea turtles. In fact, the park was established to safeguard the sea turtles' nesting area, and it's also a popular research site during the nesting season, which is May to December. So some fortunate visitors might actually catch a glimpse of baby turtles making their break for the sea, or you might see more mature turtles swimming nearby. So the entry fee is $10. And what visitors report that they love the most? The sea turtles, of course, but also Boca Tabla. It's an underground cave where visitors can get a different perspective of the huge waves that crash ashore. So that is in Curacao. Then we have Dunn's River Fall, Jamaica. And this is one of my favorite places, and I've been there. It's really amazing. So Dunn's River Falls is a waterfall. So is there any better way to get out and enjoy nature than by climbing up a waterfall? So Dunn's River Falls is located in Ocho Rios, and it's one of Jamaica's most popular spots, attracting visitors who come to experience the unique waterfalls and the beautiful surrounding scenery. So visitors can hire a tour guide to lead them up the 960-foot falls or watch from the decks overlooking the waters if you're a scaredy cat. But it's actually enjoyable. The waterfalls is not just a straight, ascend up. There's actually places where it levels off so you can take pictures, enjoy yourself. Kids climb it. You climb it with a guide. And of course, they have certain sections where you just can't go where it's not safe. So it's a very enjoyable experience. The entry fee is $25. And visitors report that they love the feeling of accomplishment after an adventurous climb up the falls. And I have to agree, you do feel a sense of accomplishment. And then having the photographers take pictures. So I actually did that with my family as a family vacation many, many moons ago when I was in high school. So it was a lot of fun. Then we have Antigua, Nelson's Dockyard. So Nelson's Dockyard National Park is 15 square miles of scenic views, historic sites, and fun activities. Adventure lovers will enjoy over 12 miles of hiking trails that meander past beaches and ruins. So if you're a history buff, you might enjoy the naval dockyard and the unique environment that made it ideal for repairing British Navy ships during the 18th century. The entry fee is $8. And what visitors love the most is the beautiful views, interesting history and amenities, including shops, restaurants, and there's also a beautiful pub there. So those are the top 6 attractions in the Caribbean. See you next time on the Travel Discovery Podcast. Remember to see, explore, and discover. And be sure to check out our video channel on YouTube. We do have videos on some of these islands, so if you want to know more, go ahead and check out that channel.